20 years from now what will be the you are not going to always have a calculator in your pocket. You're not going to have internet access everywhere. You're not always going to have someone to clean up after you. Robot Butler has entered the chat. What if your car runs out of gas? And what if your phone doesn't have service? You won't always be living with your parents. What's the Wi-Fi password? You are always going to have a calculator in your pocket. I have a right to online privacy. Well, you can't automate everything. Tell that to my car that drives itself, house that cleans itself, yard that mows itself, and coffee that makes itself. But, sure, that one thing you're thinking of totally can't be automated. Fingers crossed. Finish your food. There are people in Africa starving. Clean air doesn't grow on trees. People misunderstanding the premise of the question and talking about brain computers and stuff. It's supposed to be something that people actually say today which might turn out to be completely wrong. The cell phone service one is a good example. The 10 different mind computer ones are not. You're not always going to have autopilot in your car. Pay attention to the road. Cars don't drive themselves. There's plenty more fish in the sea won't make any sense. Edit. This comment doesn't really answer Op's question. I deleted but some of the responses are pretty good. Teachers saying you're not allowed to use a Wikipedia article. You can't be in 2 places at one time. This restaurant doesn't deliver. Although hopefully not, because we end up with another global pandemic, so f***ing soon. People who don't get it. So many people didn't understand Op's question, it makes me sad. Close the door, you're gonna let all the cold out. You can't just make stuff appear out of thin air, you know. 3D printer go BRR. You're not always going to be able to access your brain's memory files. Sometimes you may need to remember things off the cuff. The car won't drive itself. Bring a jacket, it looks cold out. Bold of you to assume we are still gonna be alive 20 years from now. You better actually learn this, because your Neuralink won't work on Mars. We don't have computers like we used to back in 2020. Learn to do mental arithmetic. Your vote matters. Being in front of that damn computer won't get you a job. AI can't do your job. You're not always going to have a strong Wi-Fi signal in your brain chip. There is no war in basing SE. Alexa won't always be there. You won't always have a gas station. Electric cars are coming, folks. Unfortunately, you're not always going to be able to go out and see people. COVID, loss of ozone, increased pollution,